The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Joined by Carson-Newman swim coach Jordan Taylor. I'm Eric Kane here on the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, day 2 of the Swimming and Diving 2017 Championships done, and another 3 races in the finals round tonight. Both the men and women's 200 free were going, as well as Margaret Stanbury in the 200 free as well. So what can you assess about the overall performance from your team today?
Today's been good. We've moved on from yesterday. People put their nerves behind them. We came in this morning and raced really well, especially the girls' 200 freestyle relay. It's a race that's decided by a couple of hundredths of a second in most cases. And this morning, the girls from right on our school record and right to their best times, and put ourselves in 6th position going to tonight's final, and got a coveted place in that A final, which is really hard to do. And they came back tonight and cemented that place and had a great final swim and got themselves on the podium for All-Americans. So I know the girls are super happy. Their final swim wasn't as fast. A little disappointed with that, but at the start of the year, those kind of sprint girls were like, yeah, we want to have a relay that's going to be All-American at the end of the season, and they managed to do that. They put the hard work in and they got that this morning, so I'm really pleased for them. The guys' relay this morning just wasn't quite as fast as we'd hoped. They just missed out on the A final, but got themselves in the B final, and tonight with John Lancaster step up and come into our men's relay for tonight, and he led off in the best time, and the guys behind him followed off and swam really well. We swam the 2nd fastest time in school history, beating our time from conference, and only 2/10 behind our school record, and finished in 12th place. So again, those guys were awesome, and they seemed to kind of really support each other and have really good fun with it. And then Margaret Stanbury, 200 freestyle today. She had a solid prelim swim this morning, one of our fastest she's ever done, but missed out on the A final by 2/100ths of a second, which is nothing. And it makes a big difference. That 2/100ths puts her into the B final, and she goes out there and wins that B final tonight, and didn't have any pressure on her, and she swam well. But I know those 2/100ths this morning were a bit disappointing. If she'd got herself into the A final, being All-American and stuff like that, it'd have been kind of job well done and another box checked. But she came back and stepped up with the final of the 2 freestyle tonight. I'm really proud of her, and I know to be 9th in the nation's not bad, and her time technically puts her 8th overall. She beat one of the girls in the A final, so she's got a lot to be proud of. It was a really good day today, bringing home some silverware tonight, so that's great, and we move on till tomorrow morning. So yeah.
So the women's 200 free relay team finished 8th in the country. They pick up a first-team All-American honor. Yeah. The men pick up an honorable mention All-American, and then Stansbury picks up, like you just touched on, an honorable mention All-American in the women's 200 free. But again, just to piggyback off what you already said about Margaret, 5 now All-American honors in her career. Yeah. What's it say for a player to do so much in such a young lifespan of the program?
It's awesome for our program. A few years ago, getting to nationals was seen as a big thing. Not many people had their eyes set on kind of extending the season through the nationals, and now there's a lot of people on our team focused on trying to qualify to nationals. A lot of people just missed out on it this year, and we've obviously got 13 athletes here this year, and that kind of culture is starting to change, and people are starting to realize that, hey, we can get to nationals, but not only can we get to nationals now, but we can get there and compete with the best in the country and get ourselves on the podium and be top 8. And it started a few years ago with Paul Unger and Natalie Burnett doing it individually, and our guys 2 freestyle relay, and we're just kind of keeping that tradition going. Margaret last year got a couple of individual All-Americans along with our 800 freestyle relay with Lexi, Maggie and Nancy Claire. And again, this year we've got another relay All-American so far. It's only day 2 of the meet, and our team kind of really start to believe what's possible. The more people do it on our team, the more it's going to become like second nature and come natural for us. Obviously Margaret would like to be All-American individual again today, but she has another chance in 2 days' time on the 100 freestyle, another one of our strong events, and I think she'll put this race behind her and step up for that. And also tomorrow morning, the 800 freestyle relay. Last year we were 5th in the nation. It's a really strong relay. All 4 girls are improving from last year, and I think that we'll put up a strong time tomorrow, and should hopefully see us on the podium again tomorrow. So yeah, it's good.
Congrats on the successful day 2 of the championships, and best of luck tomorrow, Coach.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
He is Carson-Newman swim coach Jordan Taylor. I'm Eric Kane, and this is CNEagles.com.